Then I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. This should. I still need to do my dailies for ZZ. I was gonna do it when I swept over, but since Destiny ended up taking over, I gotta remember to do that before I go bitch. Hmm. This Durin part's not gonna be long. I wonder if I should do some of the Witch's homework quests to get some of these upgrades going for the characters. Maybe I'll do some of them now, and then I'll do some of them tomorrow when I do the Durin stuff again. Um. Oh yeah, this is where you get a free character. Okay, let's see. How many characters are 1, 2, 4, 8? Well, I don't even know if Durin counts technically, but okay. Yeah, it went well, considering we had someone do it for the first time technically. We did complete it under 2 hours, which I say is pretty good. Um, so yeah, we'll do the Durin quest, and depending on how I'm feeling, I might do some of the witch's homework stuff. And then tomorrow, um, I guess, well, I'll probably do the rest over the weekend. I think I'm gonna spend tomorrow doing this. No, tomorrow's the trip stuff. Unless I decide to stream in the afternoon, but it depends. My finger is still on D2? Oh yes, thank you for reminding me, that is a good point. Um, what's it called? I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom. Are you gonna, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be, a part of me wants to stream tomorrow afternoon, but a part of me feels like I'm gonna be too tired. So maybe I'll skip out on that. So I think I'm just gonna keep tomorrow night to be, tomorrow morning to be HSR live stream, which I hope, I pray I wake up for. And then nighttime will be me doing a bit more Durin's quest and then talking about the trip and the merch stuff. It'll be an interesting stream. 6:30, because stupid time zones, or stupid daylight saving. Okay, I have returned. Yeah. Okay. Let us continue with Durin. Alright, let's see. Rendezvous with Durin. Let's go, let's go. It's just gonna send me to the, yeah, this always sends me up here. I keep thinking it's gonna send me to the entrance, but no, I'm a bit too optimistic on that front.
Hey Durin! Any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
Well,
Now
you definitely would not have
sprout
found
to
us, we were in a
life
different
the
nation.
story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant
I just wish there were more
memories.
bosses that were a bit
Seek
more
the place
accommodating
where
for C6
wind and
Shiori.
tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies? What do you think the answer could be?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Oh!
Care to elaborate?
Wind? Music? Poetry? Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
You know what? I feel
You
like it
mean
would be
Lord
wrong
Barbados?
to not have Venti be involved in this.
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
Yeah, might as well rip the band-aid off, as they say. Oh. The wind.
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's
Ah,
going on
Good
here.
one.
Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real
Shilonen
god
and
sometimes.
Veressa, I believe. Also, I just realized the chat just stays here. I kind of want to hide it for immersion purposes. Is there a way to hide the chat? Oh no, I'm forced to delete it. Alright, sorry Fish Sticks. Sorry TD, I need a clean. Oh.
Traveler,
Oh, I didn't even notice he was on the wall.
Sight for sore eyes. Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world. I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all. To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
Actually, no. Not really, actually. She's
What
like
is it?
a good
Did you figure
roundabout her,
out the
but
answer?
3
not a
riddles
must
and
pull.
3 melodies.
Cause like,
That
oh,
sure
wait, that
takes
Venti
me
thing.
back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Cause like, what? Ever since after Shilonen released, they've been releasing like dedicated elemental supports. Like we got Escoffier for ice. We got Sitlali for ice and pyro. We got Durin for pyro and technically every other element. Like, we're having a lot more specialized characters in that sense. So like, she's still roundabout good, but like, if you want to build more specialized, then she's not as great. But I mean, if you're trying not to pull that many characters and just trying to sustain your account, then yeah, she's good.
Looks like running to Tone-Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. O wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a grace.
Man, when was the last time I heard
a
Venti sing like this?
gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly
Venti spitting.
beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep.
Man, I'm not gonna remember all of this
no
though.
Contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct. Funnily enough, your mother was also the
Okay, I
first
know
to solve
woods
it all
and
that time ago.
cliff. Edge of the sky though?
There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next.
Unless it's all 3 of these
You
combined.
should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that
Oh,
location their
okay, now I
official
know where
meeting
it is.
spot. And
I think,
going by
right?
what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great Animal Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh! If the last line goes, to be continued.
Huh?
Wow,
Breaking the fourth
your
wall there.
helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
All right then, we should get going.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Bard. Oh, I was like, why do I still have an interaction with him? It's just that the angle made it so that I barely saw him.
I wonder when their next meeting will be.
I too want to know that. Alright, to the cliff. Oh, I haven't even done my weekly boss fights now that I realize that.
Okay, we're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
A musical performance? Huh. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
I wonder what happens if you don't have an instrument here. What did they default you to? Well, I mess up. Oh well, I won't know now, because imagine you had to start from the very, very beginning. That would be hellish. The prophecy.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set.
Oh, they grew old, I
The
think,
witches
right?
did not linger long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings,
Yep, there's
eagerly
Nicole, Alice,
debating
and
how to
Barbeloff.
celebrate the child's birth.
Oh, what are our options? Sweet candy, vibrant balloons. Let's go with the candy.
In the end, they settled on the sweetest candy they could find. After all, what could be sweeter than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
Oh,
So, we're back in the
they're
story
all there.
world, huh?
As if from nowhere,
Oh wait, that's not Nicole.
new guests appeared at the witches' table.
Is this Rhindaughter?
Perhaps they too had come
'Cause
to
that's gold-colored,
celebrate the
right?
dragon child's birthday. Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
Alright, well, time to scramble.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? Ah, but where are we supposed to get something
Bro,
like
we have an
that?
inventory filled with stuff.
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Why didn't you just say so?
Alright, can I talk to any of them?
The
Got
witches went on chatting away,
Alice,
ignoring the empty-handed
Barbeloff.
guests.
This has to be Rhindaughter. Okay, I gotta wonder. I know the Dodocos are supposed to be like what? Like a made-up fairy tale creature? Imagine there actually is a place with Dodocos.
Huh?
Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
A sword,
At
a book,
last,
and a
the
slingshot?
guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then. Which one should we go for?
Still, the guests wondered, what kind of gift might the little dragon really want? Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure? Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Oh god, we're choosing what type of alignment of weapons we want to use.
That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden. Oh yeah! Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
Oh boy. You know what? He uses a sword. Just give him another one.
In the end, the guests settled on the warrior's sword.
Who doesn't not love a cool looking sword?
So, your dream is to become a warrior?
I just really want to be able to keep people safe. If my time in Nod-Cry taught me anything, it's that a lot of problems in this world can only be settled by strength of arms. As long as I can help people, that's enough for me. Really? But I don't think it's enough.
Well, then you can choose to strive for more, I guess.
Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
No, each individual
Hello
needs a
there.
gift, right? Watch.
Brought a gift this time?
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as an indomitable warrior. Accepting the guest's blessing, the Story Witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the Seer Witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the Seer Witch's words had never once proven wrong.
She's gonna show them she's built different.
Yet,
Or well,
just
they already
as
knew.
clearly, they recognized the Story Witch's resolve. For there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh, sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was, so much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the
Oh
conundrum.
my god, I can't
of
believe
his
we're hearing
life.
Ryan daughter.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from
Let's
it,
go. Alice's
she
is just. I'll
resolved
give you
to
the
bring
magic to just
forth
do
a
whatever the f you
marvel
need
of
to
her
do.
own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity.
Yeah, I was gonna say they just do it to figure out if they can do their own stuff for after
Oh,
they
and
stop
I
that.
almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra bit of courage might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
And we're back.
Yep. Looks like we've completed this chapter, too. Those witches in the story were the mages at the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, after all the power of friendship
Ah.
stuff we did in Similanka.
The mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh,
Well, I guess we'll find out when we reach the end of the
it
story.
feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right. Maybe I'm
I mean, she'll step
overthinking
in if we
things.
really are in a
It's
rut.
just, this is my mother's final wish. So I
Damn,
don't want to mess it up.
that's weird
Anyway.
problems.
Thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
Oh my god, that was it? Bro, that was like barely even 20 minutes. Okay, well, another part of the Durin stuff done. And it's time to start. They really did not need to do this. Okay. I guess it's time to start doing the witch's homework, right? Okay, we'll focus on this instead. Alright, we'll do half of it? Maybe a bit less than half, just because, you know, it's getting late. It's like, what, I don't know if Durin counts, so if Durin doesn't count, we have 7 characters. Maybe I'll do all the 5 stars and then the 3 stars. 3 stars? 4 stars. There's no 3 stars in this game, what the hell am I saying?
Whoa! This is way too many books!
You say that,
Considering
Paimon,
this
but
library
nothing's
organizing job
changed.
is classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon. What brings you back to Mondstadt?
Buffs to our
Let me
characters.
guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it? You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to
Oh.
check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance? Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned.
Banned.
Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Why, you're forever gonna spill it all over the
Don't
books.
worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Interesting.
Finally, we made it to the last stack.
And is it gonna be the
What
most
even
important
are
stack?
some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And did we already
No, it's
sort
not
this area?
suspicious. It's exactly what we're
Did you
looking
notice
for.
it earlier? Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Yep. I mean, we've gotten tangled with them so much the past few months.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Oh, what the hell?
Alice? How did you get in here?
And why she looks so big from this camera angle?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
Oh, I just realized everything else is grayed out. Okay, that makes sense. Bruh, I feel like the amount of Alice interactions we've gotten, like, in just this patch alone, is, like, already more than everything else combined.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Hey, don't call it issues.
Have you ever read the storybook, The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, by any chance? Splendid! That makes things easier to explain. This book was written as a dictionary for that other story. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation? Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is
Well, it's gonna
crucial.
be in another 6
So,
weeks. 'Cause
I gathered the mages
that's what we're
together to
stuck
write
with.
this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place. Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it?
You know what? It's all about the journey,
We had to
Paimon.
spend ages
I'm
sorting
sure
through
we'll
them,
be
you know?
rewarded greatly at the end of it.
Dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor
You know
to
what?
your
I
dear
do like that,
Aunt
though.
Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Complete Witch's homework for their quest to unlock additional talents. Oh. Increase the level to level 70. Oh. Okay. I see. Alright, you know what? Oh. You see all the notifications now? Go to homework. Oh, and then we have new voice lines for doing their things. Alright, let's look at Lisa first and see what's up.
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together?
Damn, this is ruthless. He's like, I don't want you, I want the money type deal.
Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in northern Teyvat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library.
Do we even
Better
have enough
them
room
to
for all of
remain
these? We
here
need more
than
shelves,
end up in
I
the
think.
hands of someone more suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making.
Alright. I did my commissions for today, right? Okay, just making sure. Alright, with that out of the way, where is our witch's dictionary? Oh, Durin's on level 70. You have an enhancement? Oh, he turns into a Hexerite character. And then he gets bonus for this. Okay, so I do need a thing for Durin. Alright. So there is a total of 8. Well, I guess 7 for now. We'll do maybe like 1 or 2. I said I was gonna do like 3, but I think we'll stick with 1 or 2. Alright. Pick Mona. Who else should I work on today? You wanna see Sucrose? Alright, Mona and Sucrose it is. The girlies. Okay. Of untested insight, a dry well doth not reflect the stars. Wow, we got a few enhancement books. How lovely.
Burn it down.
Alright, when was the last time we've been to Mona's house? It's been ages.
We have something for you.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. You're full of energy today.
Actually
have
quite the
something for
opposite.
me, you said?
I'm getting
Is
ready to
it
clock out soon.
some quick and easy way to make Mora by any chance?
Oh my god, Mona's still strapped for cash.
Actually, it's some kind of task from your master.
Yeah, that's a hard no. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? An enterprising spirit is important and all that. I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old hag all too well.
Why don't you just take a look first?
Huh. This book doesn't seem so special to me. Oh, whoa! Letters just fell out of it.
Oh, maybe she's trying to reconcile with you?
No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
Oh, the sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh,
Back
seems like
during
it
the
was
younger
just yesterday.
days.
Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise.
Yeah, didn't you say you
again.
love going on your nature walks and whatever?
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
Okay, damn, Mona really not relenting.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter.
Huh. But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure. Is she serious about passing on her secret technique? Guess she really is getting old.
You two have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar.
Wait, you've heard of it?
Oh yeah, we were
Yeah.
livid when we found it the first
It
time.
should be the same one we're thinking of.
Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired
Hey,
guy,
that doesn't
no
mean the trip
lodging,
there
no
isn't gonna be
shelling out
difficult, though.
Mora left and right. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's go.
And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means...
Yep, same method as usual. Let's go.
Man, that's a long loading time.
This brings back memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing.
Okay, I'm guessing they just give it to you even if you haven't done it yet. That's what the whole loading screen.
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria.
There it is in
I'm
all
sure
its
a lot of
glory.
secrets and tragedies lie behind
It
it.
looks so fucking good.
Well, let's open the second letter.
Let me see here. Yep, it's this one.
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit.
I really wonder if we're gonna
till it
use
is
this door
watered
to
with
get
the
down there
showers of
when we
wisdom.
get to the Conry
With
arc.
that in mind, there is a phenomenon in this land known as the sign of Apausha.
Oh, that's the thing in the sky, right?
It is a celestial mark that burns in response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead. The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surfaces reflect the true stars. This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe.
I had no idea.
To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky.
Gotta get
Only by
stronger, in
obtaining
other
these
words.
cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now, my task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria.
The rest is a bunch of stuff about the ceremony the old hag came up with to summon this thing.
Yeah, all these planetary trajectories and runes.
I mean, that's for Mona to
Papa's not
figure
even gonna
out.
try to make sense of it. So, what do you say, Mona? Are you gonna attempt it?
Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work. Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present. Emissaries of the enduring stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial planes, radiant celestial brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus the Astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to balance the scales.
Bada bing, bada boom.
By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus, the Astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me!
Did it work?
Uh-oh.
Ah! Monsters! How did that happen?
And these guys as
No
well.
dice. The sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through. Darn it. I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all. Whatever. I'll just take it out on you.
Oh god, who are they gonna have us fight with? Or is
the
it?
ceremony failed, but the old hag's new
Oh, you
theory
fight with your
seems
team.
workable. I have a better grasp of hydromancy now. And the perfect test subjects to test it on.
Leave this.
Show no mercy!
Or just keep chaining all these reactions?
Phew! That's that.
Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done, but I couldn't make it work. So, should I still open it?
Oh, it was totally planned for it to not work, or for that to happen.
You know, Paimon thinks she understands your dynamic a lot better now. Look, she didn't say you had to successfully complete the ceremony, so you can open it. It'll be fine.
I guess. All the same, I doubt she has anything nice to say.
If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth. Seriously, I can't believe you actually tried it.
What are you
Damn,
laughing
bamboozled.
at, you old hag?
Conria was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the sign of truth would remain small scale. And of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky. Even if you couldn't beat them, I am certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Ah, connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. The practical application of the scryglass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. I'd like to see Alice try and top that.
Few thousand words, that ain't few. Oh, that's it? We don't even get a follow-up thing to listen to for Mona? Oh, okay. A bit abrupt, but alright, sure. Alright, Mona, what's up? Do I need to do anything or he just gets it? Alright. Cool, my Mona is popping off now. I still can't believe I got have her C6. Out of all characters, I have her C6. I don't even know what I'm going to even use her for as a C6 character. Do I use her as a Hydra Applicator? Like a burst character? I don't even know. I give you that copy? Haha, good one. Oh, we get to invite a character after just doing one? Well, everyone's C6, so it doesn't matter. But I guess since we're doing Sucrose today, sure, I'll invite her. Alright, and now, last but not least, it's time to do Sucroses. Alright, off we go.
Rev the engines!
Alright, if I remember correctly, Sucrose's VA did get replaced, I believe. So I wonder what she sounds like now.
Given previous results, I should make a few adjustments to the experiment.
Oh yeah,
and
you could
ensure
definitely
that
hear the
materials
difference.
and equipment are all in order. As for the potion I need to make... Oh, Traveler, Paimon.
She's definitely not
What
as high
brings you
pitched.
here?
We're here to help with your task. We wanted to see if you could use some extra hands.
My task? Oh, you mean the one Mr. Albedo told me about? The one from the Hexen Circle?
You know what? Consider
Well,
this
you're just in
character
time.
development.
The
This was all
experiment is
planned.
ongoing, and I was just about to work on
She's
it.
grown up and she's
Ongoing? So, you've
changed.
been working on it all this time?
Yes. It aligns with other research topics I've been working on, so it hasn't been too much extra work. Still...
What? Is there a problem with the experiment?
I've been unsuccessful so far.
Oh, so it keeps failing, huh?
It's not as simple as just failing. The whole theoretical framework behind this task is a bit more complicated than I imagined.
Oh, right! You still haven't told us what kind of experiment it is.
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size. That is to say, the formulation of Botanical Augmentation Reagent Type 4, Iteration 7. As you can probably guess, this is my 7th time running the experiment.
Wow! So, basically, we need to make growth serum. Or the 7th version of one.
Well, yeah, that's about right. This is my 7th attempt, but I didn't make many adjustments to the formula this time, because both the theoretical principles behind this experiment and the products of the process prove there's nothing wrong with it.
But you haven't succeeded yet, right?
Yes, I'm thinking that it's not my current formula that is wrong, per se, but rather some other key element is missing.
Oh! Then Paimon knows just what to do. Well, that's why
Yeah, a
we're
little
helping it.
Paimon magic,
Wait a
as you can put it.
second. Paimon is not an
Yeah, I
ingredient.
know, it's gonna kill me too.
We could
That's why I
try.
gotta make
It's
sure I
just
wake up, because if
I
I don't
would
wake
need
up and
to
you
adjust
wake
the
up, that's gonna
ratios in
make
the
me double
original
guilty.
formula, and that might make the potion even more unstable.
No, we are not trying that. Just show us the original.
Here it is. That said, I'm still missing 2 ingredients.
Now that we can help with. What do we need to get?
I need spring water from Springvale to use as the base, as well as Eye of the Storm fragments. But that
Oh my
last
god,
one
Eye
could
of the
be
Storm?
tricky.
And when was the last time we dealt with one of those? Those things used to be the bane of our existence.
Let's tackle the Eye of the Storm first.
Is it the one by the Statue of the Seven? Oh, not this Statue of the Seven I was thinking of, but sure. Oh god, am I even going to be able to hit it with this character? Or these characters, not this character, what am I saying?
Get to work!
Oh, I do have a Callus.
Alright, that's the first ingredient done.
Wow, you 2 work fast. That step usually takes me forever.
Well, no wonder you're hitting a animal immune
We
character.
can get the spring water down there.
That and also power creep. Ah yes, the classical
The
magic
high
spring
quality of
water.
Springvale's waters makes for a stable potion-making ingredient.
That's all we needed, right?
Yes. Let's head back.
Alright. This is going a lot quicker than I imagined, but I'm guessing we're gonna still have a bit of dialogue after all that.
Alright, the ingredients are ready and the cauldron is just over there, so we should be good to go. But,
What's the matter?
Is something wrong?
No. It's just... Do you mind if I watch from the side? Just for the purposes of accurate recording, I mean. I know lots of people don't like being scrutinized during experiments, so... Thanks. Then, I'm ready to go whenever you are. I'll make sure to take detailed notes, too. So, are you ready to start the experiment?
Oh, it's this again. Haha. Alright. Squeeze in one more? Nah, I'm good. I think I'm down to just settle with a different session to just have more Durin than the rest of them. Considering I still don't know how long the talk stuff is gonna go on for, but I think I want to start with the Durin stuff first, and then we'll spend the rest of the stream just doing Chang stuff. And if we happen to finish early, then sure. But I mean, I guess it depends on how much I want to rant. I can kind of skim over things really quickly, and it might not be that long of a stream. But I guess it just all depends whether or not I do the rest of these tomorrow. Okay, so what I need to do, just get tuning rate up. Okay, so I just unlimited melody. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. What's my goal here trying to make? Okay, I just need tuning rate to be 100%. That's it. Okay, we don't care about this part. You just kept this in because that was part of the system, I think. Or do I need to use up everything here? Okay, I think that I just need to use everything. Oh, that was it? I was expecting something more flashy to appear when we finish.
That's it. Your execution was perfect.
Really?
Yes, I don't see any flaws in the brewing at all. Let me
Man, I
extract
really
some
do
and
miss
test the product's
Sucrose's
composition.
high-pitched
moment.
enthusiasm voice, I guess, in comparison. I mean, it's not a bad
Yes,
voice,
like I
but
said,
the other one
flawless
just
execution. The
hit a
potion
different
is
way.
perfect. It's exactly what I was expecting.
So? Was the 7th time the charm?
Upon examination, it seems identical to the previous 6 iterations.
Oh,
Well, it definitely take longer to
wouldn't that
get
make
used
the
to if we
results
won't see her in
identical?
any upcoming events.
Not necessarily.
Unless you actively
Experimental
play her,
outcomes
but
can
you know.
differ even with similar variables all around. You never know what the result will be. That's what makes experiments valuable in the first place. Come, let's test this thing out. I planted some sweet flowers beforehand which we can use. We just need to douse them with the potion and see what happens.
Dragon Spine. Oh, baby. I'm surprised we managed to visit Dragon Spine through Sucrose's quest first before
That you're not supposed to
anything
stare
else.
at bright white surfaces
I
for
would not
too
be. I would
long.
not be surprised if Albedo
Is that
has us go
really
here
true?
also, and then Durin in the
It's
later
so
part of his
beautiful.
quest.
I can't look away.
alright. We poured the growth serum on the flowers. Is that all we need to do?
Yep. The flowers need to fully absorb the potion, so it might take some time before we see a reaction.
What happens then?
The flowers will grow in size while maintaining their original appearance. But then, when they reach 12 to 14 times their normal size, this will prove more than they can bear.
That doesn't sound
As
good.
if some upper limit has been reached, they will wither and rot, assuming unnatural forms until nothing is left of them but liquid.
Wait, what? So there's a problem with the growth serum then?
No, I've adjusted the formula time and again, resolving all kinds of issues that arise when inducing small plants to grow larger. Issues like ensuring that the leaves don't get too large, strengthening root diameter and load-bearing capacity, calculating how the increase in surface area might affect sunlight exposure and nutrition.
So, why isn't it working then?
Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles. Alchemy seeks mastery
In the end,
over
it must
matter,
it must
but this world
maintain
has
a
its
flower, and
limits.
flowers cannot be
It's like
that crazy,
a
I guess.
specification etched into the law that governs all things. Part of the purpose of doing multiple experiments is to determine if this specification is stable.
Interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It proves that the limit
Man, I remember the
continues
Dragon
to
Spine event
exist.
was brutal.
Okay, this is
I had to
all a bit
rely on the
overtime,
C60
Montag,
Luke
but
players to
basically,
carry
you
this boss fight.
needed the experiment to fail to prove that the limits and borders in this world are stable? Oh, what a weird experiment. Huh? Looks like one of the flowers is reacting. Wait a second. That's not a sweet flower at all.
Oh god, not this Whopper flower thing
Careful.
again.
It's a whopper flower. It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this big either. Can this mean...
Man, do you remember fighting
We can
this
talk
thing?
about this later. Let's get rid of it first.
Show no mercy! You two!
Well, the model is back
Light it up!
anyways.
Wrath from the
I'm sure they're
sky!
just reusing it.
Incinerate!
Oh, pfft.
Phew, we did it. Even at that size, a whopper flower is just a whopper flower. But, was it supposed to get that big?
I could only make a rough estimate during the battle, but it looked at least 16 times its original size, maybe even larger. This means that the experiment worked.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm still not sure what the implications are, but if further attempts succeed in reproducing this result, that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor.
I wonder what that
I can't say if
means.
that's good or bad, but from an alchemical perspective at least, expanded boundaries means that more possibilities are now open to us. Either way, this brings my task to an end.
Seems so.
That said, it could also be an effect of the person who made the potion. There could also have been something special about this particular
Oh god,
water
not more
flower.
variables to
There's a lot that still
incorporate.
needs to be confirmed, so I suppose this task opens the way for further questions.
Well, we're here if you ever need some help.
Oh my god.
Just think about it! Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of treasure hoarders to a pulp if you were 16 times bigger!
I have my doubts. The only reason the serum worked on the whopper flower was because its internal structure was similar enough to a sweet flower. If you drank some,
We're gonna explode.
you might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant-based life form.
Yeah, nope. That's not happening then. Oh, by the way, Paimon wanted to ask, why is all your research focused on things like sweet flowers and sunsettias?
Oh, that's simple. Both sunsettias and sweet flower nectar taste sweet. So in that sense, accidentally making a whopper flower 16 times bigger comes with a hidden benefit. Because whopper flower nectar...
Tastes exactly like sweet flowers?
That's right. Once I've extracted the sugar from the nectar, I'll give you some.
You get it!
Alright. Hello, Just Carla. You caught me at a interesting time. We just finished Secrets' little side mission thingy. And that was the last thing I was gonna do before anything's off, because we gotta wake up early. Where is Sucrose? I'll just put it aside. Oh, okay, well, I suppose that's okay. Just happened to stumble upon here, I suppose. I'm good, all things considered. I say that now, but I'm totally gonna regret not being able to sleep earlier. I gotta wake up in, I guess, a few hours technically.
Weather like
watch,
this is perfect for enjoying the
watch,
outdoors. Want to go for a
another
spin?
live stream.
Here, hop on.
Alright, well anyways, I guess that wraps it up for the night. I'll be back, I guess I could say tomorrow morning. I'll be back in like, basically 5 hours. Just finish designing a VTuber model, or like just VTubing. Well, either way, you know, the impressive stuff. So, props to that. Rigging? Oh, there's that too. That is indeed a very difficult thing. Okay. I would say sure, but like what? Do you stream like when you do your rigs and stuff, or is it like just like a personal thing? Unless you have like socials on your Twitch account or something. I don't want to overly intrude, I suppose. Five chapters in a single day. Okay, you say learn, but are you actually learning, or are you reviewing? Because like when you say learning, it makes you feel like you're learning it from scratch, in which case you're mega screwed. But I'm like, there's no way you're that terrible off. Am I on Instagram? I do not Instagram though, unfortunately. Well, I don't know if I can say unfortunately, since you know I don't really dabble in social media too much. I mean, I do have a Discord. Does my Twitch even have a Discord? Link? I actually don't know. I actually don't even know what's even on my Twitch page anymore. Well, I mean, you can still view stuff on Instagram even if you don't have an Instagram account, right? Or it does it work differently? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, in basically about 5 hours from now, we'll be up, hopefully, to watch the. Is it the same? Yeah, it should be the same. Oh wait, I can't see it right. That enable. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, but yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I have dinner plans tomorrow night. I mean, I technically have been doing dinner plan stuff this entire week with family. Well, I guess it doesn't really change too much, but yeah. Tomorrow morning we'll be up for the HSR stream ideally. I'm gonna hopefully be able to spend tomorrow afternoon to just catch up on all the weeklies I haven't done yet, which is gonna be a headache of its own. Because if I wake up this early, a part of me wants to nap at some point in the afternoon, but my plan says otherwise. Nighttime we'll come back to do do a bit more of the Durin story. I say a bit more, but like as much as the game will allow me to. And then what's it called? And then just hopefully I have all the stuff I want set up. I say set up, but there really isn't much to set up. I just gotta make sure the cam works. And that's basically about it. Oh, I need to transfer and upload all the pictures. Because I haven't done that. I need to empty my phone. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. Well, I'll probably check it out before I go to bed, I guess, I suppose. But yeah, anyways, thank you for stopping by. And pray that I wake up. Okay, in the case I don't wake up, I'll probably try and end up watching it in the afternoon instead. If I don't end up waking up, I'll watch it in the afternoon instead, and then I'll either just do a stream just on that, or maybe I'll do something else afterwards. But I don't know. We'll see. Send me banners and codes unless you want banners. You don't no need to send banners. You can send the codes though. But then again, I'll probably use Hoyo Lab to do it, unless HSR is still being picky about HSR being the worst one to do the codes for. But yeah. Alright, anyways, I wish everyone a good night, and I'll catch you all in a few hours, quote unquote.